finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Now all my dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. It's good to be alive right about now.
Back on the tee, this is Brandon Pozzie.
Good looking little golf swing here, Brandon Pozzie.
Great setup, Billy Ray. Nice and athletic. I like this. Good balance.
Yeah, very much so. This ball up the left-hand side, and a good looking shot there. He's from the first tee program of Sarasota, Manatee.
Beautiful shot. Right down the left side. You hit it at the left side, you take advantage of the slope. It will chase out an extra 20 yards and move back towards the center of the fairway. Really well done.
Now over at 10, Pozzie with his second.
You couldn't place it any better at all. Has some 126 yards. This looks great.
Oh. And it was right in there about 6-7 feet underneath the flag. Billy Ray, you can't leave it in that better position.
Back to the 10th.
Brandon Pozzie for his birdie.
Now straight back up the hill, and what a birdie it would be. Oh, go ahead and very, very well done there by Brandon Pozzie. He said he wants the camera on him more. He did more shots like that if we showed him more on TV. So he loves the spotlight.
Now Brandon Pozzie, his tee shot here at the 11th, Billy Ray.
Well, John, pretty impressive birdie he made back at the par 4 10th. This one up the right-hand side. Needs a good kick to stay in the fairway.
Just sits down in the rough a little bit. Not the best angle. The 11th. Brandon Pozzie looked like he ended up in the fairway. I thought he made the rough, so he's not too bad.
Not too bad, but you know, you and Wayne were talking about the prime way to come in this hole from the left-hand side so you can see the green. He has to come over that huge bunker. He's got a steep face. He's got 124 yards back up the hill. And this 124 yards here, it almost plays like 140 yards. The cold wind coming back in your face. It's so tough to get it there. You see most of the shots come up short.
Trying to hit a cut in there. Didn't cut, but I tell you what, that's not a bad place to miss it. Now at the 13th, Pozzie, his tee shot.
John's unique. He's got a very good grip. You notice in his setup here, he stays behind the ball. He's got a really deliberate backswing. I like that.
I like the balance too, Billy Ray. Very nice.
He goes through it with some speed too. I like that.
Well, John, it's youth. You understand that, don't you?
No, I don't anymore. I wish I did. Absolutely gorgeous tee shot right there.
Well, thanks a lot. Here with a special young man, Brandon Pozzie. Brandon, we've talked about your accomplishments on the golf course, high school team, and then some of your accomplishments in the classroom. But almost 2 months ago, July the 15th, you're involved in a car accident, hit by a drunk driver. Walk us through that.
Well, it was just two really good friends of mine. I mean, they're like family to me. And I was just giving a ride home from golf practice. Stopped a drunk driver at about 60 miles an hour, just hit us. Didn't even lift off the gas, didn't touch the brakes, just nonstop. And so it caused about a 6 to 7 car pileup. We were the first ones hit, and it was just a true tragedy in and of itself.
Well, 2 of those members are with you are part of the first tee program there in Sarasota, correct?
Yes, they are. They've both been there for almost just as long as I have.
Dealing with this adversity, how is the first tee? I noticed perseverance is one of your favorite core value. How has that first tee and that core value helped you through this process?
You know, you learn these things through the first tee, but you don't really realize that these have come from people who have gone through things just the same. So that was the first thing that came to mind. I mean, 2 to 3 weeks I was bedridden. I mean, I couldn't do anything. I have 2 herniated discs in my neck. You know, they get stiff from time to time, and I had to pretty much rebuild my game from the ground up. I mean, I really kind of forgot.
Right.
And just one step at a time, just kept, okay, I'm gonna get my putting back today, I'm gonna get my chipping back today, then my wedges, then my driver. And just step by step with the help of everybody from the first tee and my dad and everybody there. I mean, just the amount of support that came through was amazing.
Well, speaking of support, during the accident, all your golf clubs got ruined in the accident because you were headed to practice. How did you get more clubs back?
Well,
great story.
Fortunately, just the shafts were broken in my clubs because mine were in the far back because I was dropping them off. But the other 2 were completely destroyed. But there's my home golf course, Waterleaf, and the head coach, who's also the head coach for our high school golf team, and along with the first tee of Sarasota Manatee, they came together and agreed to help replace all our clubs and paid for the whole thing. Because, I mean, there was no way. I mean, that was, probably close to $3 grand sitting there that was lost, and they got it all back for us. It's absolutely unbelievable.
Well, Brandon, a unique story, and so glad to have you here right now, but that perseverance has carried you a long way. Your golf game's in good shape right now. Good luck the rest of the way.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Whit?
He's a 17-year-old senior at Braden River High School, Billy Ray, and of course, all three in that car survived the wreck, which you saw those pictures. It's miraculous, to be quite honest with you. And back and playing thanks to the generosity of the First Tee chapter and his home club.
Brendan Pozzie, who we just heard from, his third shot, Billy Ray, here at 13.
John, just to see him out here, when you take a look at those photos of that accident, it's amazing that he's here with us today. It was just a story and unfortunate accident for him, but it has changed his life, certainly. He talked about really changing his perspective on life. Being here each and every day is a blessing for him, and he is a great young man.
They are so accomplished and so confident. It's great to see. To 14.
Brandon Pozzie coming up short. This is his fourth at the par 5.
Yeah, he laid it up in the right-hand rough in a terrible lie for his third. I'm able to get it out there nice, pitching it back up the hill.
Good one for Broadhurst to watch before he hits his, get an idea of what it's going to do.
Now over to 14, Pozzie for his par.
Up the slope, right edge, and buries it. That was him with some confidence.
That's 17-year-old nerves is what that is. Of course, for the first time yesterday, he said, yet he and his First Tee teammate lead the team competition by 2 shots.
Brandon Pozzie, his second shot here, 15. In the left rough. This is from 102. Clean contact. Nice golf swing. Nice break.
I love this kid's game.
Yeah. Now let's go down to Billy Ray Brown.
John, thanks a lot. Here with Paul Broadhurst, better known as Brody here in the PGA Tour Champions. Brody, your second time around Pebble Beach right now, but the first time involved in the First Tee tournament. How special is you to play with a kid like Brandon Pozzie?
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, really nice kid. Swings it beautiful. Pretty sure he's got a good future in the game. Really nice lad.
18.
Brandon Pozzie.
Boy, he set up right at that tree. This is a fun tee shot. Go ahead and take a rip at it. He did.
God, what a golf swing this guy has.
It's amazing the speed that he has. He's not very big in stature, but he has a lot of clubhead speed. And that lane that just gets past that tree, it's lined up right at it.
It's merely ideal is what it is. Good day. Round of 66 for Paul Broadhurst. And with West Short still on the golf course, Broadhurst with a 2-shot lead over a handful of players. A lot of players at 4 under. Now again, Poppy Hills is a par 71, Pebble a par 72. Scott Dunlap shot 68 today. Marco Mira, all that success on the PGA Tour here at Pebble Beach. Broadhurst and Pozzie with a team score of 63 today for a 3-shot lead in the Pro Junior.